Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Blue, the Complete Pokédex Edition. Now it's time for me to try this again. I want you to play that song on the radio again. Oh my god, isn't it like right next to it? No, see this is the thing. This is so ridiculous. I will never understand this. There's a switch under the trash. So that means it's right next to it, so no, it's not that. And they were reset. And there's only trash in there this time. So this means, so if I'm correct, so this is the way I understand it. I have this discussion every time I LP this. It can either be this one, or this one, or this one, or this one. Like, it has to be something adjacent to it. No, okay. Well, let's try again. This could take a while, because I've never, like, am I correct in saying there are, like, multiple options for this? Like that it could be, like, any of the ones adjacent to it? Like, let's try this. No, there's only trash here. Like, I remember when I was small, the way I used to do this was I used to just, find the first switch, save the game, and then, like, just try restart the game and try every single switch, and every time it reset, I'd like, restart the game until I found it. That's what I used to do anyway. Only trash in here. Only trash in here. Everything's fine. No. I'm never going to understand this. I am resigned to the fact that I'm never going to understand how this works. There it is. There's the switch under the trash. Now let's try this one. No! Oh my god, this will take forever. Seriously. I might just, like, cut to until I get this, because I'm never going to understand how this works. Well, no, I suppose I could, like, spend this time talking. What was I even talking about? I got, like, Drell up to level 19 in between videos, so he knows Dig. And actually, I'm thinking of, like, leading with Drell. Because, like, no way is Drell going to be able to take out the Raichu with, no way is Drell going to be able to, oh my god, take out the Raichu. Like, I'd prefer to, like, use Drell to kind of take out, because see, in Pokemon Yellow, he only has the Raichu, so you only need to concentrate on one Pokemon. In this, he, like, has, like, the Magnemite, isn't it, like, isn't it Voltorb and Magnemite he has as well? You know what, I'm gonna try this. No. In this game he has Voltorb and Magnemite as well, doesn't he? Isn't it like Voltorb, Magnemite, and then Raichu? Oh my god, I am never going to get this. What is the clue again? The door won't open. He was always cautious. Well, can you just tell me? Like, does he want to battle people or not? He had door switches inside something. Well, I know that much. Officer Pythagoras. When you open the first lock, the second lock is right next to it. I know that, but there's, like, right next to it could mean anything. I've had this discussion in every single LP I've done of a Generation 1 game, because it just, like, I will never understand exactly the rationale for this. And I'm pretty sure some well-meaning viewer went to the trouble of explaining this to me in detail the last time I LP'd this, and I just never remembered it. And at the time I was like, oh, that's great, now I finally understand. And now I'm just, like, being a big doofus. Because you guys know what I mean, like, right next to it, it depends on how you're reading right next to it. Like, with this, like, there are potentially 3 that are right next to it. I'm gonna try this one. You see? It must have been, like, either this one or this one, then. So yeah, I'm thinking of, like, leading with Drell, and trying to take out, like, his first Pokemon with Drell and Mr. Burn, if I can. I might, like, when he goes sending out Raichu, I might actually try and get it to sleep with Timothy. That might be an idea. Because if I could get it to sleep with Timothy, that would make things a lot easier. Okay, I'm gonna try this one this time. Finally, thanks be to fuck, Jesus. Like, seriously, oh my god. Do you know what I might as well do? Everything's recording, isn't it? Everybody's circulating. Da ba 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 da 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 da. That's like the saving music now. Because I have I'm not going to have any patience for trying to do that again. See, I have Drell. I'm actually kind of under-leveled for fighting Lieutenant Surge, but I might as well try. Hey kid, what do you think you're doing here? You won't live long in combat, that's for sure. Well, I don't need to. As long as my Pokemon live, I will be fine. Electric Pokemon saved me during the war. They zapped my enemies into paralysis. Oh my god. And then I shot them to death. Why not? Wobbuffet. There he is, looking like he's laying an egg again. Voltorb. Okay, well, let's see if I can, like... See, it's actually not that much higher levels. And the worst it can do is Sonic Boom, so I might... And look, if he does, like, crap like this, that's completely irrelevant. Because I'm pretty sure I'll be able to take it out with one dig because of Drell's attack power and Voltorb's bad defense. So Drell got 463 experience. And now it's going to use Pikachu. I forgot it had Pikachu. I thought he had Magnemite. Oh well. I'm just going to take this out as well. And I'm going to bring out the big guns for Obama. I'm going to bring... I remember, like, that was just what... They're bringing out the big guns for Obama. Was, like, something really funny. That, oh my god, look, he definitely looks like one of those rap guys' girlfriends. It was like, there was this... Like, when Barack Obama was coming visiting Ireland... Like, this guy was saying on the radio, he was like, oh, and there's going to be a concert, and there... Well, geez, here was I getting all scared over nothing. Harry defeated Lieutenant Surge. Drell and Nancy. I am the real deal, you better believe it. Take the Thunder Badge. Jeez, I can't believe it took longer to open the fucking door than it did to beat him. Seriously. Now my Pokemon can fly anytime. I received TM24 Thunderbolt. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. Oh no, do you know what I meant to do while I was in Viridian City? I meant to catch Nidoran Mail. I might actually do that now. Will I? Will I go back through Diglett Cave and catch Nidoran Mail? I might do. That actually sounds like a good idea. I knew there was something I was forgetting, because what I was going to do in that one visit to... That was going to be my rare Pokemon visit, because I was going to catch all of those Pokemon. Like Nidoran Mail, Weedle, and Pikachu, all those Pokemon that are rare and hard to find. Well, do you know what? I'm not going to be using Drell for the rest of the game. Unless I get... until I evolve him. Because, you know what? I've, like, used Diglett. Like, I know I didn't use it in, like, the other playthroughs I had, but... Like, I've used Diglett in so many different playthroughs of Pokemon Blue and Yellow in the past, and I feel like Diglett is used by everybody, so... what will I withdraw now? I suppose I'll withdraw, Miss Jiggly again. Because Miss Jiggly is actually a good Pokemon for catching stuff, because I think Nidoran Mail might be able to survive 1 pound. So here we go. Do I have any repels? Can you buy repels in the mart here? Because I might actually do that, because I don't want to... Well, no, do you know what? Screw that. I'm just going to go through with Beyonce out in front. Because Beyonce actually does know, I checked, I didn't teach it Bubble Beam, I taught it Water Gun. Go figure. But yeah, those TMs like Thunderbolt and things like that, I'm actually not 100% sure who I'm going to teach them to. Or like, do things like Ice Beam and Blizzard and stuff. Because I actually have a couple of Pokemon that could benefit from learning them. Like, if I'm going to have Beyonce evolve into Nidoqueen, Nidoqueen is actually, like, the reason Nidoqueen and Nidoking are so useful... Well, screw this mess. Like, one of the reasons why Nidoking and Nidoqueen are so fucking useful in this generation is because they can learn... their move pool is absolutely ridiculous. They can learn all of those elemental attacks like Thunderbolt and Ice Beam and Blizzard, and they can learn so much different crap, and they have quite a respectable special to boot. Like, especially like Nidoqueen is quite bulky, quite defensive. And when you have a defensive Pokemon that can learn some of the most powerful attacks in the game, like Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Blizzard, Earthquake, like, you're away in a hack, basically. Like, there's nothing going to be able to stand up against it. Ditto for Nidoking, when you have a Pokemon like Nidoking, which has like a high attack stat, but is also able to hold its own with special attacks as well. Like, that's why they were so usable back then. But I don't know, like, they seem to be like the quintessential Pokemon that have fallen out of fashion. Because I remember, like, when I was small, when the Pokemon games were out first, this isn't where I wanted to go. I didn't want to go to Pewter City. Did I ever pick up the old Amber while I was in Pewter City? I could do that now as well, now that I have ducks with me with Cut. Jeez, I'm just remembering all of this crap, because that's something I'm going to need to do as well at some stage, so I can... What is the so I can pick up Aerodactyl. Aeroy, like that Aerodactyl you get in Pokemon Silver. This chunk of amber contains Dino DNA! It would be great if Pokemon could be resurrected from the Dino DNA! We use frog DNA to fill in the gaps in the DNA. Oh my god. Jurassic Park, I swear. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, like they seem to be like the quintessential Pokemon that have fallen out of fashion, because when I was small, like when I was younger and Pokemon was out first, Nidoking and Nidoqueen were like the be-all end-all, especially Nidoking was just such a popular Pokemon. Like everybody thought Nidoking was the shit. And now that's just not the case anymore. Because they're just too all-rounded. And I think at a certain point, at a certain point, and I think especially in like about Generation 4, I think especially in kind of Generation 4, the tendency kind of came to be, okay, Pokemon are either all-out offensive or all-out defensive. Is there something I can get here? You have to surf to get the Dream Eater TM, don't you? I don't think I can get that with Cut. Oh no, I can. Okay, well let's get this as well. I'm just cleaning up all this junk here that I wasn't able to do before. Oh, I must have dozed off in the sun. I had this dream about a drowsy eating my dream. What's this? Where did this TM come from? This is spooky, Mulder. You can have this TM. I still don't know who I'm going to teach it to. Because the amount of Pokemon that can learn both Hypnosis and Dream Eater, or a Sleeping move and Dream Eater are kind of limited. But yeah, I think like the tendency now is that kind of went towards, okay, Pokemon are either all-out defensive and bulky, or all-out offensive, or, you know, or else they're like really slow and really powerful, or really fast but like quite weak, or really fast but quite weak defensively. You know, and like because of that, Pokemon that are kind of like good middling Pokemon that perform somewhat well in multiple stats, they're just not able to compete anymore. And it really is a shame, I think. Sorry, I had to burp. This could take a while though, trying to catch this thing. So I might just cut to when I catch it, or to when I find one at least. Oh my god, finally! Jesus! I ran into about like a million Beyoncés, and finally I run into a Jay-Z. It was like all that meat and no potatoes. I'm not going to even risk using pound on this thing because it just took so long to run into. Oh my god, finally. But it's such a low level that I should be able to just put it to sleep and then use a Pokeball like I did with Weedle. That shouldn't be that much of an issue. Finally. Oh my god, that took so long. Alright, Nidoran Male was caught. And we already know what we're going to name it because I decided this in like one of the first videos that if I was going to name Nidoran Female Beyonce, there was no way I wasn't going to name Nidoran Male Jay-Z. Of course I do. I have been waiting for this moment for the longest time. I can't believe I forgot it though. Like, I forgot that I forgot to come and catch this thing, and I forgot I was like. It's a good thing I remembered this though, because I'd completely forgotten about the amber as well, like the amber ore. So yeah, I guess now it's time to just go back to, well, what are we going to be doing next? I suppose we're going to be doing the rock tunnel, aren't we? No, what am I going this way for? What am I fighting for? I'm doing the rock tunnel next, so I suppose I just need to get to Cerulean City. I suppose I'll go through Diglett Cave. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to end off the video here. I'm going to say thanks a million for watching. And in the next part, I'll meet you at Cerulean City so we can go to Rock Tunnel and continue our journey. So thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye now.